Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Washington Commanders. On the visitor's sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His guys, on the other hand, weren't as fortunate in the opener, so they'll look for their first win here at home in week 2. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Now look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is going to be 49er football. So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
Here we go. Ready.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reed. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Jones. A short little throw taken in by Reed. And he's taken down inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And this throw will be intercepted. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Commanders, nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Jones, another shot here after the pick six. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football?
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
This is taken at the 18. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The numbers on the ground for Lynch a week ago: 20 carries, 138 yards.
Leading the league in rushing after week 1, you know he'd love to double down and continue that type of play here in week 2.
And some space here. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Morris. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. We give you the numbers for Morris on the ground a week ago. 23 carries, 98 yards, and a score.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go, set.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss loss of 7 to bring up 4th. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 36. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Lynch. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the 49ers are able to add on to their first half lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And some room to run now. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They run again on first down, Lynch. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. To throw is Kaepernick. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
First down. A gain of 12.
First down, the run with Lynch. Lynch busted free. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Come on, ready?
An inside run with Lynch. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Offside. Defense.
So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run for it with Lynch. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They go up the middle with Lynch. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. Lynch. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back onto the field now, the Commanders' offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
At the 41-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones. That is caught by Callaway. And they do finally get him at the 12. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Lions.
Now it's the backup Loletta. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 18.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Loletta. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, and even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A final shot before half for Kaepernick. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Eagles. And this is the Packers quarterback. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Packers even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And here's the Jags wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And here is the running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Ravens looking for a 2-0 start. They lead at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A toss play. This is Lynch. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
And the 49er, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, San Francisco.
They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Now 2nd and 5.
50-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Kaepernick. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10.
Down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Ready.
They run with Ford. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Commanders 10.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. 19, Tiger, nice.
Here's Jones. Throwing to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morris. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's
at
go.
the 29-yard line.
Panther 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Results
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
This is taken at the 15. Oh, he shifts past him. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll keep pounding here with Ledge. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
Ledge up the middle. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Niners are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
The ball carrier. Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Washington offense set to take over again. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
19, motion. Go.
On 2nd and 10, Jones under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And that is too far out in front of his intended target, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Shifts by him at the 25. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. Over the middle, complete. That's Lynch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Kaepernick looking to throw. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking at it from the defense's perspective. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Kaepernick. Samuel bringing in the slant. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
To throw, Kaepernick. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Kaepernick to throw again. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, we're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Number 83. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Niners come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for San Francisco, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.